Good day to all. My name is Chatur Fernando, and I'm currently engaged in Masters of Education at Open University of Malaysia. So today's topic is creative thinking in classroom. The module is our educational psychology. This is the assignment 1 presentation. So what is creativity? Creativity is the most important thing when it comes to education. Creativity is the act of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality. If creativity is not there, no longer new scientists, new innovative engineers will be there. Creativity is characterized by the ability to perceive the world in new ways, to find hidden patterns, to make connections between seemingly unrelated wonders, replicate the experiences, and to create solutions. So if you're not creative, there won't be any successful personnel in this world right now. So creativity involves two processes, thinking and creating. So if you have ideas, but you don't act on them, you are imaginative, but not creative. So creativity comes with thinking and creating. So according to Roald May, creativity is the process of bringing something new into being. Creativity requires passion and commitment. It brings to our awareness that what was previously hidden and point to new life. Creativity is one of the most essential factors for future success. According to IBM's 2010 Global CEO study, stated the effects of rising complexity calls for CEOs and their teams to lead bold creativity, connect with the customers in imaginative ways, and design their operations for speed and flexibility to position their organization for 21st century success. There's a creativity gap. According to the 2012 Adobe study on creativity shows, 8 in 10 people feel that unlocking creativity is critical to economic growth. Nearly 2/3 of the respondents feel creativity is valuable to society. Yet, striking minority, 1 in 4 people, believe they are living up to their own creative potential. Is it possible to learn creativity? Short answer is yes. We are naturally creative as we grow up, learn to be uncreative. We learn new things by the environment, the art, the science. It was there. The science explores new things because they were creative. Creativity is a skill that can be developed and a process that can be managed. Creativity begins with the foundation of knowledge, learning, a discipline, and mastering way of thinking. You can learn to be creative by experimenting, exploring, question assumption, using imagination and creative information. Learning to be creative is similar to learn a sport. So when you learn a sport, if you are not creative, you will never win it. You should find your advantages, your disadvantages, then how you back to those goals. So if you are not creative, you can't win it. Why school need to be prioritized in creativity? A well-accepted definition of creativity is creating new product that is both novel and appropriate in particular scenario. There isn't just one new way for a person to be creative or a new set of characteristics. Differentiate the creative person. Creativity as a set of skills and attributes that anyone is capable of, tolerating ambiguity, defending all problems, find new problems to solve, taking sensible risks, and following inner passion. Creativity is not just artists, writers, painters. It's an attitude and way of problem solving that applies across domains. Creativity is not fixed right that only some people possess. It's not the IQ. Even some students are not intellectually gifted beyond measurement, while no single test is perfect. By examination, you can't measure the creativity. Many experts in psychology and education argues that creativity skills are psychological skills need for success in school and future workforce. As such, schools have duty to teach them the value them. As teachers, it's our priority to learn, to teach the student as well as to inculcate the creativity in them. Even the modern world where tasks can be completed by machines. Machines are the creative innovations of human, but machines itself are not creative. Every day by day, human thinks in creative way to develop machines. So students need to be ready to learn independently, constantly adapt, innovate, and creatively solve problems in the workplace. Creativity also directly enhances the learning by increasing the motivation, deepening understanding, and promoting joy. Academic disciplines and creative thinking can facilitate the deeper cross-curricular learning. Strategies that supports creativity, solving problems, exploring multiple options, and learning inquiry also support depth of understanding. Step 1. Identify the defined problem. State the problem clearly as possible. Collect required information for processing. Step 3. Analyzing ideas and evaluate the alternatives. This is the best method to be creative. If you want to start up your own business, if you want to do a particular lesson, the teacher first should be creative. They should find the problem, collect the required information, and analyze the ideas and evaluate the alternatives. Not only that, decide and develop a solution. Step 5, implement the solution and share ideas to get the feedback. This is the proper creative setup. And finally, evaluate the outcome to improve the solution. So this is the process of creating solution. Define, collect, brainstorm and analyze, develop, present, and again at the next time, you should be improved. How to develop your students' creativity in classroom. It is essential as teachers, as educators, to conduct our lessons in a creative way that not only inculcate those lessons in the memory, but also makes the children more creative. Creative requires safe environment in which to play, exercise independence, and take risks. As teachers, it is up to us to establish a kind of supporting classroom. Some suggestions has given here from the psychologists and educators for how to develop and nurture the students' creativity. Be compassionate and accepting environment. Be present with student ideas. Encourage independence. Reword assignment to promote creative thinking. Those are essential. And finally, give students direct feedback on their creativity. What else can we do? As an example, use creative instructional strategies, models, methods as much as possible in a variety of fields. For example, I thought about 3 ways to introduce this lesson. I'm going to show 2 ways. You can come up with the third. There, the student will be creative and they will think creatively to come up with the third. Make it clear. Make it clear to the students that creativity requires effort. Tell students that truly creative people must imagine and struggle and reimagine while working the project. Openly discuss myths and stereotypes with your students. Help them to understand what is creativity, what is not. Then definitely their whole world change around them. Finally, experiment with activities where students can practice their creative thinking. Doodles, visual riddles, simple line drawings, gardening, or drawing design paints definitely increase their creative knowledge. And that is my presentation. Hope you enjoy. Be creative in what or what kind of sector you are in. Thank you.